Why do some managers act like strict overseers while others seem to lead with trust and inspiration? The answer might come down to something deeper than personality or experience. It's about their underlying assumptions about people. Douglas McGregor's Theory X and Theory Y, developed in the 1960s, offers a fascinating lens through which to understand how leaders shape motivation in the workplace. At its core, McGregor's theory isn't about strategies or incentives. It's about beliefs. Specifically, what leaders believe about human nature and how those beliefs influence the way they manage people. How the theory works: two views of human nature. Theory X and Theory Y describe two very different mindsets managers can adopt. Theory X managers believe people are naturally lazy, dislike work, and will avoid responsibility whenever possible. From this point of view, the only way to achieve results is through tight control, constant supervision, and clear consequences. Work, in this worldview, is something people do only for a paycheck, not because they want to. Theory Y managers, on the other hand, believe people actually enjoy work when it's meaningful, seek out responsibility, and are capable of self-direction. Motivation here is fueled not by fear, but by trust, growth, and purpose. These leaders create environments where people can thrive because they believe people want to do a good job. Motivation in action. Two stories from the workplace. To bring this to life, let's meet two managers, John and Mary. John runs a factory. He's an old-school manager who believes his workers will slack off the moment his back is turned. His leadership style is strict, rule-bound, and rooted in suspicion. He monitors breaks closely, issues warnings over minor mistakes, and offers little praise. In John's world, people only respond to authority and threats. Unsurprisingly, his team gives him what he wants, the bare minimum. They clock in, do their jobs, and head home. There's no extra effort, no loyalty, and certainly no innovation. Now, meet Mary, a creative director at a fast-growing marketing agency. Mary's philosophy couldn't be more different. She sees her team as her greatest asset, people brimming with ideas and potential. She encourages collaboration, delegates challenging projects, and celebrates not just success but effort and growth. Mary trusts her people to manage their time, knowing that freedom fuels their best work. The result? A motivated, passionate team that consistently exceeds expectations. These two examples perfectly illustrate the heart of McGregor's theory. The way we manage people reflects how we think about people. Why this matters in business settings. Understanding Theory X and Theory Y isn't just academic. It has real implications for how companies structure work, design incentives, and lead teams. In environments where strict compliance is necessary, like factories, logistics, or military operations, elements of Theory X might still have a place. Clear rules, defined processes, and accountability can ensure safety and consistency. However, in settings where creativity, innovation, or problem-solving are key, think marketing, tech, consulting, Theory Y often produces far better results. People in these roles thrive when given autonomy, trust, and opportunities for growth. Recognizing which mindset fits the nature of the work is crucial. Misapplying Theory X to a team of creative thinkers, for example, can lead to disengagement and turnover. Applying Theory Y to a high-risk, highly regulated environment might invite chaos. Leadership, motivation, and culture. Leaders who understand McGregor's theory are better equipped to reflect on their own assumptions. Are they micromanaging because they believe people can't be trusted? Or are they empowering because they believe people want to contribute? The answers shape not just individual performance but entire organizational cultures. Companies built on Theory X assumptions often struggle with morale, innovation, and adaptability. Those embracing Theory Y tend to foster environments where people want to stay, grow, and succeed. Leadership style, job design, and company culture all flow from these core beliefs about motivation. The pros and cons of both approaches. Of course, neither approach is perfect. Theory X provides structure, clarity, and control, helpful in certain contexts but risky if it leads to a toxic or demotivating culture. Theory Y unlocks creativity and intrinsic motivation but assumes people are ready and able to manage themselves, which isn't always the case. The real skill lies in balancing both mindsets. Great leaders know when to set clear expectations and when to step back and trust. Conclusion: what McGregor teaches us about motivation. At the heart of McGregor's Theory X and Theory Y is a simple, powerful truth. How we see people shapes how we lead them. Assume people are lazy, and you'll manage through control. Assume people want to grow, and you'll lead through trust. The best leaders aren't locked into one mindset. They understand the nature of the work, the capabilities of their teams, and the culture they want to build. They adapt, blending structure with freedom, accountability with inspiration. Ultimately, motivation isn't just about what's in a person's head. It's about what's in their environment. And that environment starts with leadership.